Next fighter to the cage for the next event, Wesley Drain.
Wesley Drain, 26 years old, weighing in at 170 pounds out of full-blood MMA. This is his debut fight. He says he doesn't have a particular style or preference as far as standing on the ground. One of his coaches says that they do like to wrestle, that they have a pretty good wrestling degree. A pretty good wrestling pedigree. He says, but he doesn't have any official, high school or collegiate wrestling. You can see him there in the Thai trunks. And so they do some Thai boxing. More of like a Valley Two-Day type fighter.
Next fighter to the cage, Hunter Colvin.
I'm actually really, really excited to see Hunter Colvin compete this evening. He's 24 years old, 170 pounds at a Triton Fight Center. This is his AMI debut, but Hunter has extensive Brazilian Jiu Jitsu experience. He has been to EBI twice. Eddie Bravo Invitational. For those of you who are not BJJ freaks like the rest of us, EBI is a very selective single elimination tournament for high-level grapplers. I've watched this guy grapple before. I've never seen him as far as any kind of stand-up or anything, but if this goes to the ground and Wesley Drain gives up a leg, Hunter Colvin will take it home.
Fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 171 pounds, making his MMA debut. Fighting out of full-blood MMA by way of Tahlequah, Oklahoma, Wesley Drain. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot tall, weighing an even 170 pounds, also making his MMA debut. Fighting out of Triton Fight Center by way of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hunter Colvin.
You can see right away that that Hunter Colvin doesn't look terribly comfortable on his feet, and he goes right to the ground. Colvin is going to look to pass the guard here, and Drain just gives that back up. This is going to end up in a rear naked choke. Colvin is just too experienced to do stuff like this with. Colvin's going to look to pass his head around that arm and go to the Drain's back. Colvin going right to mount. He's going to land some punches here, but Drain looks like he's trying to slide one leg out. Drain's going to have to be very careful here not to give up his back, which is exactly what he does. Colvin, if you can see, Colvin's right hand has a hold of his right wrist in what we like to call kind of a break job or a key lock type position. Colvin landing some hands there. Colvin maybe looking to get a little bit of practice in. He's got the rear naked choke in. This is going to be a finish, I bet. He looks like he's underneath the arm. He's going to tap out there. That was well done. Colvin did just enough striking to get Drain to turn over and give up his back and finish with a choke. Drain's eye looks like it's going to need a swell stop here in just
In
a
a
minute.
time of 1 minute 43 seconds of round number 1 by rear naked choke winner, fighting out of the red corner, Hunter Colvin! You were able to mount and land some blows to set up the rear naked choke. How do you feel?
I feel great. I just want to thank Foster for having me on this card. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a long, long time. This is my first MMA fight. I'm bringing a whole nother level of jiu-jitsu to the MMA game. Be ready.
Give a round of applause for Mr. Hunter Colvin.